isn't this a cute little junk journal? Well, what if I told you that this junk journal is actually a discarded candy box? Look at this. If you go to Aldi's, you know these boxes where all the goodies come in. I took this box and made this mini junk journal. So let me show you. That's what we're going to be doing today in the video. But look how cute this is. You open it up and it has a mini journal in it for somebody to do some little writing, and got a pretty little flower. That's what you see through there. And what I did was I collaged this, and I used a Burpee catalog and a Fedco catalog that you can get both of these for free in case you didn't know. And this theme was, I guess, florals. So what we're going to be doing today is diving into fun and then eco-friendly DIY project to make a junk journal. We're going to transform a simple candy box into a gorgeous junk journal. And you know, when we repurpose these things that I'm sure you throw away, and I do too, we're of course saving the environment, but even more importantly, we're creating a beautiful and functional piece of faith art or art. So we're going to explore those endless possibilities of junk journaling. I'm going to be doing some collage techniques because that's what I did on this version. We're going to do I'm going to use some of my digital printed papers, and we're going to use a little mini journal. And this is going to be great if you are looking to maybe just make yourself a personal journaling space or a unique gift idea. But this project is perfect for you if you want to make it now as a Christmas present. So stay tuned, and here we go. So let me show you what I've thought about. Here's my box that I'm going to be using. And the first thing that you want to do is take this all apart, open it up gently so that we keep all the cardboard parts, but that's pretty simple, right? And what I thought about is I wanted to make, as I said, a Christmas journal. So let me show you the things that I've gathered. First of all, I use ribbon, right, to tie this. And because it's going to be a Christmas journal, I found these the other day at Dollar Tree, and I thought, wouldn't these be cute? They're little bells. We're going to add these on the end of the ribbon that we're going to wrap around our junk journal. So I wanted to show you those. That's from Dollar Tree. And then the little journal inside that we're going to make. This is from another little journal that I got at Dollar Tree that I have coffee dyed, and we're going to cut this up and use that. And then to collage, because I wanted to do this Christmas theme, I thought about, this is from my Cardinals kit, my digital kit called Cardinals, Christmas Cardinals. And what I've done is, this normally prints much larger. I printed this at, let's see, I think it was 75%. I'm pretty sure. I printed it 75%, this one page, because I wanted this part right here to be on the front cover. I just thought that would be good. And if you printed it 100%, it's going to be way too big and it's not going to look right. So to quote, zoom in, you just print it smaller. And we're going to put that on there. And then what I thought would be fun as the peekaboo, this is in the Victorian Christmas kit that I have out. I thought it'd be so much fun to have one of these little antique, I think they're called cabinet cards. And so I don't know which one we're going to do, but that's what this whole sheet came out of that kit. So this is the Victorian Christmas kit. This is the Christmas Cardinals kit. And as I said, I wanted to do some probably collaging on it. And the trick is I could take some of these beautiful papers that are in this kit, but then they become like overpowering and they won't draw your eye into this piece and the flap. See what I'm saying here? So when you look at this, the black and white is pretty and it's of interest, but this is where your eye goes. And then when you open that, your eye goes in there. So that's what we want to do, the same thing. So I thought about what could I use, and I came up with, I have quite a few old hymnal books that have been given to me over the years. And this one is especially sweet because this was given to me by my really good friend. And this was printed. This is a Lutheran hymnal. Let's see, this is copyright 1941. Don't ask me when this was actually printed, but you have to look at the printing on here. Look at this antique old font that they used. And in here, because it's a hymnal, they have lots of pages about Christmas and Advent. So that's the pages that I've torn out. And I thought, wouldn't that be fun? We're going to collage with these pages onto our little box. Okay, so we're going to collage with this. Let's see, did I show you everything I have over here? I think we're doing good. Okay, so let's get, this is going to be a how-to. You're going to watch me make it. I'm going to try and go as fast as I can so that the video is not real long. So let's get started. We need some glue. You can use your metal ruler if you need one. I don't particularly need one. And I'm just going to start by ripping. We're going to rip the pages and we're going to start collaging. And I collage with stick glue, but I use Pritt glue in case you've never seen that. So I'm going to cover both. Oh, well, excuse me. Before I start collaging, it would help, Diane, if you trimmed the box up correctly. So let's trim off this flap there. We don't need that. And we don't actually need, because I'm not going to wrap it around, right? And so we don't even need the fold. We're going to trim right at the end of this box. So we're just going to scissor trim that. That'll make it a lot easier when I go to collage if I already have it the right size. Okay, so we're going to throw those parts away. And I think now we're all set. Okay, now we can start. So I decided to make a little Christmas themed one. If you watched my other video, I just put out another technique video where I did 11 different ways to use paper bags. So this one is all about, let's use other discarded junk, right? Let's not throw those cool boxes away. So in this particular one, as I said, I'm going, oh, I don't want to put that there yet. You know what? Let's put that there. I just cut the word Advent out. So let's put this here. So look at that video if you haven't watched it yet, the 11 different paper bag journals that you can make different, totally using a bag, a brown lunch bag, right? And the way you fold it, I give you 11 ways to fold it. And you're going to be amazed at the beautiful little junk journals that you can make. So I don't know if any of you are ready for Christmas. Hopefully you're, and I like to, when I collage, put things all in different directions. Just gives it a lot more interest. So we're going to put that like that. We're going to cover that up there. There we go. Let's get another paper with has some more words. This is actually, I'm making this video on Thanksgiving Day. I live alone. All my children are in other states. 2 of my girls are on a wonderful trip. Well, I only have 2 girls. Are on a trip to Peru for Thanksgiving. So they're off gallivanting around and having a good time. And because if you're new to my channel, I have 2 doodles. I have 2 labradoodles. I have the puppy who just turned 2. And then I have my old man who is 14 and a half. And so I don't travel as much as I used to because it costs a fortune and it stresses my older dog out. His name is Obi. He's hanging in there. He's doing pretty good for a 14-and-a-half-year-old dog. And the puppy keeps him on his toes for sure. Okay, let's get some more paper ready. Let's put this one, let's put this upside down. So I love collaging. You know why I love collaging? Because it's organic, meaning no matter what you do will look great because it's collaging. There's no right or wrong. So if you collage and you sit here and go, let me figure, no. See how I'm just doing this? You rip and glue. And I've watched lots of people who spend a lot of time and I'm like, wow, it's just collaging. And it's a background, okay? So no one's gonna notice anything that I really did. It's just their eyes gonna go, oh yeah, there's something there. So it provides an interest on the background. Let's go to this. There we go. So if you're new to my channel, I hope you will check out, I do a lot of faith-based junk journaling, and I do Bible studies. So I've got a whole series called Faith Windows. If you didn't look at those, they're awesome. They are small junk journal kits. They're my digital kits on my shop. And basically I choose a theme or topic. I find 7 Bible verses, and I show you how to make these darling faith windows. Why are they called faith windows? Because I use anything that has a window to it, a natural window, or we make one. The thing that I really started off that whole series was using old junk mail that comes to you daily. That is mostly business mail, right? That has a window on it. And so I use all those and show you how to recycle old stuff and make really cool mini journals. And because there's only 7 Bible verses, you can make, there's always a video of how to make the journal that I show you. Then there's another video where I go over the Bible study. So if you just want to learn how to make some really fun junk journals. Now, if you notice, I am not trimming these. I wait till the very end. I'm going to do all of my gluing, and then I'll trim all around it. That's the fast way, and that's the way we want to do this. Okay, let's just trim that off. So I hope you'll check out my faith windows. They're so much fun to design. And in fact, I have a video where I think I have a video that says 11 ways to use junk mail. And I showed you, and I show 11 different versions of my little junk mail envelope, junk journals. So if you're new to junk journaling, what is junk journaling? It's just taking stuff, right? Paper and things that most people throw away and turning it into some form of art. Now, what I always talk about is there's so many junk journalers out there, and that's awesome. And I love junk journaling. I love to create. I've been an artist most of my life. I love to create things. What's different about my channel and what I'm going to share with you is so many people, when you look at, oh, look at this junk journal I made, and they'll do a walkthrough. And so you get to hear them and see that what they've done. And the trick that I have is they sit there and tell you over and over again, well, you could right here. Well, you could do this. And I realized that to me, that's an empty vessel. And why would I spend all my time making something and then just having it sit there empty? So I, 20 years ago, realized that I wanted to spend more time with God, but I wanted to craft at the same time. And so I started doing what I call faith art, okay? And what that just means is, yes, I'm going to create, right? I'm going to create beautiful things, but I'm going to use that to deepen my walk with God. And so how do you do that? Well, you do Bible study while you're creating something fun. So if you're interested in maybe pursuing God more, or you already are a Christian and you would like to, as I said, spend more time with Him, please like and subscribe to my channel, because that's what you're going to find on my channel. That's what everything I talk about. Okay, I think this one I'm going to have to glue it because it's a different size. Okay, we're getting that down. Now, one of the things I could have done, and of course, yeah, I guess it's too late now, is I could have, well, I could do this now. Look, we could do this now. I was thinking I should have done that, made it darker on all the edges like I normally do. That would have made it a little bit more like antique-y, but since I haven't done it, we can still run this all over here. I can just kind of run it through here, and that'll give the edges a little bit. There we go. Okay, let's turn this over and let's trim, because I'm going to cover the other side. And I don't want to see, I mean, I don't want to cover what's not part of the box, right? So let's trim all that. So do you all go to Aldi's? I have been going to Aldi's, oh gosh, for a very long time. And when I moved to Florida, I was concerned that I was not gonna have an Aldi's. There is one. It's like 15 minutes from here. So I usually go there once a week, and that's where this chocolate box is from there. I'm sure you can find fun boxes. I mean, I don't practice Halloween or celebrate it, but Halloween wasn't that long ago, and there's a lot of candy that comes in boxes. So don't throw those boxes away. Why don't you save them, and then you can make fun junk journals, right? Let's see, can I get that trimmed up? Let's get that a little bit better trimmed up. I might have to just tear that. Let's see. There we go. Get that little part out. Okay, so that's our inside. And we are going to keep the spine, which you'll see is very narrow. So you really can't put a big little journal in there, but that's okay. This is working for exactly the way I wanted it to work. Let's trim that more. Okay. And then let's glue this because it came up. There, sometimes you have to just go back over. So I've gotten everything glued down, and now I'm going back, and as you see, I'm putting the folds back in. And of course, as we're doing that, either it wasn't glued down or it just loosened up because it wasn't ready to be folded like that. So that's what you want to do next. See how these little edges are sticking out? That's okay, just glue them back down. So you want to get your cover back to the shape of the original box. And of course, I thought I trimmed everything. And then you turn it over and you go, oh, there's more stuff. And of course, this box was blue, and I can see a little bit of blue peeking out here and there, but I've got the perfect solution for that. We are just going to go ahead and edge everything in the dark, and that will make it fun. So let me get rid of, we're not going to do any more of that stuff. So let's move those papers away. We are all collaged, and I have edged everything. I love to use, let's see, the one that I love is Scorched Timber by Ranger. It's one of the newer colors, and it's just really dark and looks really good. So I'm liking the way it looks so far. See how nice it looks? And so before I came back on camera, I decided, let me cut out all the parts. Here was my thought originally. I wanted to put that little Merry Christmas girl in under the flap, and I want to cover the flap. And remember, I'd said I was going to use this from my Christmas Cardinals kit. I think that'll be really pretty, and I'm glad that I went ahead and darkened all the pages because it just brings up the darkness in this. So that's going to go there. That's going to go there, and let's cover this part. And we're going to cover it so that it goes this direction. So let's flip that this way. And then I will trace around it because I'm just going to cover the whole flap. So I didn't really have to collage it, but that's okay. That's the piece that we're looking at, which will go right. Yep, that's gonna go this way. Remember, we keep flipping things. Did I have this in the right direction? Hold on, let's make sure. How far up did I go? Did I go up there? Right? Is that where it's at? It's gonna come there. Yep, that works. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and trim this out. So as I mentioned, I did print this on the matte photo paper that I recommend. I have a little mini video if you're new to my channel about what paper to use. I use matte photo paper. I get it at Amazon, and the brand that I use is Koala, and it is just wonderful. It's double-sided. You get 110 sheets of 32-pound paper, which is I think what this is, and I get it on my Amazon with no, I don't have to pay for shipping, right? I think it's like $14 or $15 a packet. And I just love how it prints it. Oh, look how pretty that's gonna be. Yes, isn't that gorgeous? Okay, let's go ahead and glue this on now. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to glue it on this old paper so that I don't get glue on this. So let's do that. Now, obviously, I'm using my digital kits. I would love it if you get my digital kits, but you don't have to use this. I'm just giving you the idea of what you can make from a junk box. And if you have, Christmas prints or any other kind of papers that make you happy and that you want to use, go for it and absolutely use them. Excuse me. I should have trimmed that, so we'll edge it before I push it down. Excuse me. Oh wow, I got a tickle in my throat. Excuse me. Hopefully that will help. Okay, there we go. And isn't that pretty? Oh yes, that looks so cute. Look, we could even put Santa mail on there if we wanted to. And then we're going to put, now when I made my original one, I edged it in purple because I think it wasn't big enough or whatever. I'm not going to worry about doing that. Oh, I see what I did in mine that I didn't do in this one. Look, I cut it out. Oh, I did that already. Well, too bad. We're just going to have it the way it is. I see what I did differently. I made that like a little square. I left that top part. Well, it'll have to just be the way it's going to be. I don't think I need to put a mat around her. I don't think I need to. So I've already edged it. So let's go ahead and get that glued down. It's such a cute little piece. Merry Christmas, right? I love these old things. They're just so pretty. So you can tell that I'm gluing it as I see this. Do I have it straight? I think I do. Okay. So that goes like that. That goes like that. That's so pretty. Okay. Next step is we're going to add our little journal in there. And as I showed you, I had some pages. And I took 4 pieces of paper and I folded them so that they'll fit in there just right. And I need to trim the edge off. Let me get my scissors. There we go. And there we go. They are all set to go in there. Now, how does Diane put them in there? Diane loves to use my stapler, especially on this. Like, I'm not going to, you could sit here and sew it. I shouldn't say I'm not. I try to avoid doing pamphlet stitches as much as I can. I want to make sure that you know what, I think I need to trim it just a little bit more. Anyway, I love my articulating, or whatever you call it, long arm stapler. That's, if you watch some of my videos, you'll see I use it a lot. So let's put that back in there. And now it's going to cover over there. Yes, there we go. And we are going to just staple it right in. So I'm aligning my fold into the fold of the box, where the box folds, right there. Okay. And let's get this in here. Now, I don't have to do the articulating part on this, but oh yeah, I do. Just slightly too big. So if you haven't seen one of these, this is a close to my heart. I think you can probably get this on, get one like it on Amazon. Okay, what am I doing here? I'm trying to get this. Yeah, we're going all the way that way. Okay. Anyway, I also have a long arm. It's on my other work table. I'm not going to get up to go get it, but a long arm, which I think I got for $10. Oh, this is just not, I'm going to have to go get the long arm. Okay, hold on. So here's my long arm. As I said, I just got this off of Amazon. Craftanova. Who knows what brand it is? I don't really care about the brand, but it works really well. So let's line this back up. And it's going in that fold. So we're going to get that lined up. Let me put some clamps so that it doesn't move as I'm getting ready to staple it. Okay, what do I have here? I'm trying to go this way, Diane. Yep, okay, we're going to put it right on the fold. 1. I'm going to put 3 in. 2 and 3. There we go. And look how cute this is. Very cute. So that's, there we have our little journal in here. All nicely stapled. And the other thing that I did on this one, which we are going to do, is I'm going to put 2 large eyelets on the edges of this so that we can tie it together. So let me see. I bought these kits with so many colors, but I hardly ever use the colors, which is kind of weird. I guess we could use the red. Let's see, that's red. Let's put this one. Where are those at? That's a good red. Okay, that works. So I'll get my 2 reds, I'll get my 2 backs. Now I have a little secret that I'll share with you, is I do use the backs. And of course, as you know, trying to hold that together and then crimp it and everything, it's really hard when it's just one person. So what I've found is, I'm going to show you. First, let's punch the hole. And we're going to use the large punch, which of course has paper in it because I just used it on something else. Okay, so let's put that right where we want it. There's one. Let's come across here. 2. Okay, my little secret is, well, first secret is, I don't know why this does not punch the same size as the eyelets. I don't understand that. So you saw what I did. I just took my scissors and kind of widened it a little bit. And then I'm going to use those backs. And if you've used these before, you'll know that the minute you get ready to crimp it, what happens? Falls off. So what I do is I take a little bit of glitter glue. I don't have to wait forever. I'm just going to put some on there so that it holds it on there as I'm maneuvering to to crimp it. That's all it's there for, is just to hold it for that second. So we're going to go ahead and do that on this one also. Got to open the hole up a little bit. Put that in there. Okay, come on. Oh, I should have gone in this direction. So if you have any suggestions on how to make that work better, I'm totally open to it. Except I don't know why I have a tool that's not cheap that doesn't really match the eyelets that you get. What? That makes no sense, right? Of course, because when you're on camera and you want something to work, it does not want to work. Why can I not get this in there? Oh my goodness. There, finally. Finally, I got it in there. Okay, let's put the glitter glue. Put the backer on it. And we'll crimp the other one while this one has a chance to just dry real quick. Now, the other thing, let's see. I think I have this as the small ones. That's number 3. I think that's what I have to have it as. Yeah, I think it's a number 3. If you have one of these, then you would know that, nope, that's the right one. There we go. You can adjust this for the size of the eyelets that you're doing. And we come over here, we put that there. I squeeze. And it's done. Let me just cap this because so many times I forget. And then I gotta go clean the whole thing. Okay, we're gonna come back over here. We put the pointy part on the top. There we go, and we have our eyelets. And then I picked 2 different reds out of my stash. I'm glad I brought this red over. I think that's closer. Yeah, this is that bright red. Okay, and what I did was I just went through there. Oh, tied the other way, Jane. Put the knot in the bottom. So we'll go here. I'm gonna tie a knot. Of course, I'm a Girl Scout, so I'm gonna double tie it, trim that. And then how much do you need? My thought was when you close it, right? What I did in the other one was I wrapped it around to have a tie. So let's add that much to that one, and we'll do the same with the other one. So we'll go through the top and twist it around on the bottom. And tie our knot. Now I'm going to decorate the little journal pages, but I think it's going to take too much time on the video. So I'll go ahead and do those, and at the end, then I will show you how it looks. So let's do, okay, that one's done. This one has to come around. And it's going to come around, and we need extra tie. Yep, okay, there we go. And then, remember what I said is I wanted to tie these little bells on here. I just thought that would make it really cute. So let's go ahead and put that through. Let's see if I can get it through that little hole. There we go. Come on. Of course, my fingers have glue all over them, so it's making things a little difficult, but that's okay. I'll tie a bow. I think you're going to really like how cute this looks when it's all done. Okay, there's one. And let's get the other one done. Jingle bells, right? There we go. Okay, let's see how it looks. So it's going to be like that. You're going to bring this one around, and you're going to take this one around, and then they come together, and then we would tie them in a bow. So that's how our closure looks. Oh, I love it. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and finish the inside, and then I'll do the flip through at the end of the video. And here's our finished, beautiful junk journal that was made from a candy box. So hopefully you're going to get inspired and save all those wonderful candy boxes that you get. I just want to put in a plug. Moser Roth and the other brand from Aldi's, phenomenal chocolate. You know why? It's imported from Belgium, I think, or Germany. Anyway, here is our junk journal. And what I went ahead and added is, I told you I printed some pieces from my Cardinals kit and my Victorian kit, and I have them all linked in the description that you can see. And in case, again, if you're new to my channel, in my kits, there's always a word page with words, word art is what I call it. And I always print it on vellum. This is thick vellum, and I have the link in the description. It's inexpensive. And it acts as a sticker. See, I cut this out from the Cardinal kit. Here's some of the pictures that came in that kit. And when you cut it out and then you just glue it on, the edges all disappear. Works 98% of the time, unless you're trying to put it on a dark background, then you're going to see the edges. So this is just a piece from the kit. It was actually a tag, and I just ripped it up because I wanted a little bit more color down there. And so here is, let's open this up. So there's the fun part. When you open it up, the Merry Christmas Girl, and then you open this, and here is our little junk journal that you can write in. Now, if you're gonna buy this, if you're gonna make this for yourself, this would be a way to maybe just through Christmas, just take a day and write down what you're thankful for that day or something that you want to remember. And then if you date it, then you have a little treasure and you're leaving yourself a legacy of what happened to Christmas 2024. So let me show you how I've decorated all my pages. This again is from this word art page that came in the kit, and I printed it on the vellum and put that on there. And then I just went through and just did some little ephemera here, made some little pockets. I love this little thing that I made. It's called a Christmas boarding pass, and you can fill things in there. So if you're giving this as a gift, what I would do is I would write, you know, the date and to who you're giving it to, why you're giving it to them, and go ahead and maybe even just put some little notes on some of the pages. So just some of the ephemera. Again, I've added some more of the wording from the Christmas Cardinals kit, always on my mind and forever in my heart. used one of the little tuck spots and added one of the tags from the cardinal kit. Added some of the stamps. Now, how do I make my designs look like a stamp? Is because I have these scissors, and when you cut them, let's see, you have to cut them this way, then you're going to get that little edging. It looks like it's a postage stamp. And there's another piece of word art, more designs, another little postcard that we put in the other little boy, the postcards. He was so cute, and he really coordinates with that color. A Merry Christmas, some more little tag notes, and a Merry Christmas at the very end. So as I mentioned, this just, you know, if you're looking for a project for yourself or you want to give someone in your family, this just makes the sweetest little junk journal. And so I hope you've enjoyed this video today. I hope you will like and comment and definitely share this video with any of your friends, would be wonderful. And then I'd love to hear in the comments, my question for you is, so we made this out of a, okay, I'm having problems, my fingers have glue. I made this out of a piece of throwaway, right? We're recycling candy box. What's the craziest discarded cardboard that you have used to make a junk journal? Please comment and let me know. Would love to hear. Maybe you're going to inspire me to go out and do some more fun things. So that's our project for today.